Okay, good evening and welcome back to Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens for 24-25 season. I'm joined by Tom Lockett this evening. Tom, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
No worries, thanks for coming on. And we've got Bedford Blues with us tonight for the Mobs Memorial match. So the teams are going to be on the pitch shortly, and we're going to get to see some great rugby action ahead of the And here come Bedford, led out by Michael Bourgeois. They're going to make their way over into the far corner next to the World War Memorial in the corner of Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens for the ceremony before the game. And then the game will kick off. George Furbank leads the Saints team onto the field. Finn choosing to ignore the guard of honour, as well as Tom West. But anyway, here we go.
Northampton Saints! This is the annual Mobs Memorial match, paying tribute to former Saints captain Edgar Mobbs, who was killed leading his battalion at Ypres during the First World War. We invite both captains, Michael Bourgeois of Bedford Blues and George Furbank of Northampton Saints, along with David Mobbs of the Mobbs Committee, to lay a wreath to remember Edgar Mobbs. As they do, we will hear Abide With Me, performed by Emily Haig. Huge thanks to Michael Bourgeois and to George Burbank and David Mods. And would you please thank Emily Henry.
Okay, so there we go. Brilliantly observed by everyone here in the stadium, and the team's ready to go as the kids and the subs clear the pitch, and the singer, she did very well. Tom, in a moment like that when you've got a bit of a break after coming out, does it give you a chance to think about what's coming, or does it?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Probably gives you a chance to take in the occasion a little bit. There's a lot of people here, and this is a big crowd compared to what some of the Bedford lads will be used to.
Yeah, absolutely. So Will Mays going to get us started from Bedford here. And as we've said, lots of big names in the Saints squad now, with the internationals back from their rest. So Maisie gets us underway. It's going to be Hutchinson who takes the kick-off straight to Pollock, who carries over the 22. Tom James looks to dig it out. And straight into their attacking flow. Hutchinson wide to Furbank. A little bit of space for Furbank to run here, but it's a good tackle in the midfield. And Saints recycle. Craig Wright offering himself up as the first receiver.
Okay. Okay, James, thank you.
A little bit of extras off the ball there with Hunter Hill. And Tom James are going to exit with the box kick.
Okay.
It's Maisie underneath. As well, met by Slight Home.
It's a great chase there.
Yeah, good chase by the Saints lads to put a bit of pressure under Maisie. And away by Frost and Le Bourgeois into the middle. Good tackle by Finn Smith. Le Bourgeois stepping in first receiver again. A little bit of space on the outside here, Bedford, but it's shut down well by Dingwall. And Pollock and Green meet Frost in the middle. So Bedford with a little bit of ball here, and they're going to go wide, looks like, out the back here. Here's Worley. And then the big prop coming in, Conway. Saints competing on the breakdown, but didn't get the reward. Good hit there again. West and Smith putting themselves about. Good chance for a defensive set here for the Saints. Good jackal by the Saints. There's going to be a penalty there. Good turnover.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been working on these last couple of weeks, is sort of staying in that defensive set and knowing our opportunity will come.
And we saw that from Leinster last week. They were happy to just go through the phases, and Saints ultimately, from the defensive point of view, come back their skills to get the turnover. So good turnover by Hutchinson there. And Finn Smith goes deep down into that corner of the Churches, and the Barwell stand and going to give Saints an opportunity for their first strike play about 6 or 7 metres out from the try line.
Line yours.
What are they calling here, Tom? You're the expert in this area.
Well, we've done a lot of work on it, so hoping to see some of that here.
And Hunter Hill at the front. Good delivery by Craig Wright. It's going to roll forward here. Good setup, it looks like, from the Saints.
One Saints.
Referee telling them they've had one stoppage. And Tom James, hands on ball now, looks to use it. Spread wide to Hutchinson. Out the back to Finn Smith. A little bit of a dummy. Looks to try and get his arms free, but can't. Tom James now onto the ball again from 9. Snagged well by the defender, but he's done well to keep the hold of the ball there, TJ, and it's back for Hutchinson. So a little bit of a chance to get this defensive set right for Bedford. West out the back to Smith. Little dink through. Hunter Hill's onto this. He's going to get there first. No, it's going to be Furbank. He's going to score. It's brilliant score in the corner. Great little chip by Finn Smith off the weak foot. And the captain goes over.
That's a great start. I mean, playing off that maul when it got defended well that's exactly what we want to see in that area. And obviously a great kick from Finn to put first in.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. It's a popular one by the in the stadium here. The captain scoring, and very high line from Bedford, and Finn just saw the space in behind. Dinks it off the left foot. Seeing the replay here, out the back from Tom West. Yeah, weak foot. Brilliant little touch there by Finn Smith. Thought Hunter Hill was going to get there first, but
Cal will be gutted with that. That's
you'd be there, chance. Tom. You'd have scored that time, wouldn't you?
As a second row, you've got to take them when they come.
To be fair, if the wide ball goes on as well, he's in. He's very ready to go there. So good score, 1-0 to the backs. So Finn Smith to add the extras. He's very good off the tee last season. We know, obviously, did very well for England as well in the summer when he had his chance. See if he can pick up that where he left off this season. Oh, straight off the left up right there, unlucky from Finn. So it's going to remain 5-0, and Maisie's going to send this back down into Saints' half. And it's been 5 minutes of the game. Shorter one from Maisie's going to go up. Angus Scott Young takes
Well
that one.
taken there from Gus.
Yeah. Didn't have the most aggressive chase from Bedford, but
It's a tough skill, that, taking the ball in the air in a pod like that.
When there's a guy bearing down on you
Yeah.
as well to smash you out the air. High ball again from Tom James. A synonymous skill of him is to get the ball from the box six. And a full to Craig Wright here, who's deceptively quick for a hooker. He's been dragged into touch though, unfortunately, but he can come back for the knock on. I mentioned the referee this weekend. It's Alex Thomas, so he's called the knock on there. But yeah, tough skill that when you're being hounded down by the whole team to get up and secure it for your team there, Tom.
Absolutely. So hard to practice as well, because whenever we go out on the back pitch, it's always so windy, so you can never get any decent practice of it.
And you can't do it inside in the barn because the ceiling's too low, yeah.
Slow cadence, guys, from the patience, please.
So scrum on the halfway line, 15 metres out here, gives a good opportunity for Saints to launch something. Have you got any bets, Tom? From an attacking point of view, what's going to come from the back of this scrum?
I'm not an expert on scrum attack, but I'd imagine it will involve Dingers running hard.
Apart from when there's a free kick and it ruins it, but it's going to run the move anyway. Dingers goes hard and he goes past the first defender. Good carry from Fraser. James and to Pollock. Pollock getting his hands on his ball early here. Made some great appearances for Bedford last season. Obviously was really good for England in the Under-20s World Cup in the summer. Dinked into the 22 by Tom James. Lots of pressure on Adamson here from Slightholme and Smith and Furbank, but he's done very well to secure the ball, and Bedford supporting teammates have come and helped him out, but they've gone on the side. Really good work from the Saints defence there to go in and put pressure in that ruck.
Both arriving players have come to the side.
So another chance for the Saints to pump the ball into the corner, and Finn's going to do exactly that.
It'd be interesting to see what we do here, whether we go straight maul again. They defended it quite well last time, so maybe we'll switch it up.
Yeah, exactly, and see if we can... Craig Wright, who is becoming a bit of a try scorer, can add to his tally.
Stay tense.
So Kemley at the front. Pollock's going to roll off here. It is Craig Wright round the corner, who's going to pass really without looking there. No one really next to him, so it's a bit of a waste opportunity for the Saints. Bedford back in possession.
Right.
And Lennon, the 9, will look to try and relieve the pressure. Frustrating that one, Tom, for the Saints.
Yeah, I mean the first bit was so good, and to lose it like that is a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure there'll be other opportunities.
Yeah, and here comes Slightholme. Didn't make touch with the kick there, Lennon, so Slightholme with a chance to counter. James, carry from Finn Brown at 8.
Leave it, leave it.
Slow roll away from Bedford, but the ball is available. Finn Smith out the back to Dingwall. Dingwall out to Ram. Oh, a bit of a high shot there. The fans spotting that as well. Good quick ball from the Saints. Bedford are going to want to slow this down. Little dink across field to Slightholme, but it's going to fall here to Bedford. Great tackle by Ollie Slightholme. Fell right into his arms. Alfie Garside there did well to cover that. A little bit bigger than his brother Jake. He looks like he's grown a mullet to copy him, to be fair.
Well, Jake's mullet's probably a little bit better, but Alf probably wins it on size.
There you go. That's a mate looking after his mate there. You with Jake there, Tom. So again, Bedford looking to exit. It's going to be Lennon to scrape it out with his boot and clear away. Ram waiting in the wings, takes it brilliantly. So Saints are going to want to play here.
Yeah, I think that's probably something we need to get into a little bit. We seem a bit cagey and we've not got much shape. It's probably something Finn and Ferbs are looking to get in now.
And how much of that is just it's been a while?
Yeah, look, obviously there's a lot of new combinations, and a lot of these lads didn't play last week, so it will take a while to get settled in. But I'm sure it won't be long.
Yeah, took a bit of time last week for them to get into their flow. Finn is going to kick high. It's gone not very far. Dingwall on that far side doesn't chase too hard, but it's going to bounce to Worley out the back, and Maisie tries to scoop it through. It's a very scruffy kick taken by Ram in the backfield. Bedford got a bit of pressure on this breakdown, but it's a good clear out by the Saints. James plays away. Ram will look to kick. He does. So Pollock and Ram on that side. That one's not gone very far either, so it's a tough one for Ram to take standing still. But he does very well. Yeah, he does do very well indeed. Back down to ground. Tom James wants the ball quickly, doesn't come, so penalty to Saints for not releasing. So again, another opportunity to put it down into the Bedford half. So been about 10 minutes in. Yeah, a bit of a cagey start, Tom. Not too much to shout about, but what have been the main messages in pre-season? Obviously a fantastic season last season, winning the Gallagher Premiership for the Saints. What's been the messaging really from Phil Dowson and the coaching team about trying to back that up this season?
Well, I think like a lot of our success last year was based on our defence, and I think that's probably something you've seen from the start of that game there. And we can build a lot of our attack based on what we do in defence, so that's something we're still going after. And obviously set piece bits are hugely important to why we were so good last year as well.
So a bit of a concern there as we lose the line-up. It's not come Bedford's way yet. It was their maul, so is that going to be Saints' ball? It is. So lost line-out ultimately results in Saints put into the scrum after the maul was brought down. So again, gives another platform for the Saints attack to launch from the scrum, 15 metres or so in from the touchline.
That's great work from Callum Hunter-Hill there. It's so important that when stuff goes wrong, we're on it straight away and putting it right. And from a lost line out, he's managed to win the ball back. So that's stuff like that's massive for us.
Obviously a new guy to the group. What's he like, Callum Hunter-Hill?
Really, really good guy actually. Very funny. I like him a lot. And obviously he's an unbelievable player as well.
Yeah, good addition to the squad. And there's a few new guys. Spent many time with any of the new guys in the squad, Tom?
I live with Finn Brown, so I've got to know him quite well, and I played against him a few times when he was at Doncaster, but he's a good lad as well.
And how is it? Obviously a big change last season, some big names have gone. How does it translate year on year when you've got new players coming in? Obviously it's part of the group's job, everyone's job really, to embed them into a squad. How hard is that year on year to get the feeling right within the group?
Obviously we had a lot of experienced players leave last year, and the nature of it is that it's a bit of a younger group, a bit more fresh, and we were very, like Dowse was very clear on the first day that this group's won nothing. It was last year's group that won a Premiership, so it's about sort of not starting again, because obviously we're keeping the same sort of ideas, but it's this group building their own history.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see if they can do that this season. Ball in from Tom James. Ram and Smith moving round to the open side as the ball comes out to Hutchinson, out the back to Smith, wide ball out to Furbank, kick through again. Ollie Sightholm, we know he's quick, might be too quick, too far for even him to chase, but he's done well to wrap up Addison. He's going to drag him manhandle him into the dead ball area there. The ball's gone down, it's not into touch. Finn Smith again scrambling, good scramble of defence there from the Saints to keep the Bedford guys in the range.
That's something we speak a lot about. We call it our hustle, and it's something we go after really hard, and that's probably the foundation of our game, and to see that there is really, really encouraging. That
kick was probably a bit too, well, not probably what Finn anticipated, but like you say there, Ollie Sightholm didn't let that go, and ultimately it's ended up now being a 5-minute scrum for the Saints.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about in terms of turning stuff into good outcomes when probably it wasn't what we wanted to begin with.
Absolutely, good energy from the Saints. So, not sure if we've got a problem with the light in that corner. It looks very dark down there. Perhaps they're trying to make it a little bit more moody, but anyway, Tom James is going to feed the scrum. And see what the Saints can conjure up here.
Set.
Ball in from James. Brown at the back. It's come out a little bit. Pollock's had to go back from the flanker position to sort that, but it's a penalty to the Saints. Not driving straight is the call there from the referee. And it's going to be a tap called here. Tom West with his foot over the ball. Had a couple of chances at the end of the game last weekend against Leinster. We're going to try and cross this time. Luke Green on his shoulder there to push him through. He's got close line, if not over. A little pop there from Tom James. Another advantage here, offside by Jack Arthur from Bedford. Out the back here from Dingwall. Smith, little ball to Furbank. Furbank's going to get a second. Really well worked. Good timing there from Finn Smith through the middle to Furbank, and a good score from the Saints.
Yeah, really, really nice. That's something one of Finn's USPs is that little delay on the pass and putting people through holes. He's very, very good at that skill.
Just seems to have so much time on the ball and makes it look very easy in what is a very hard position to play. Everyone's coming at you to hurt you. You're dictating it, but no, very well done. Just a nice little delay to get the space to pop open, and Furbank ran straight through it, and he's two tries in 15 minutes. So off the penalty advantage, really well flung out the back there from Dingwall, and just a brilliant line by Fairbank to go over and to score. So easy conversion for Smith. He has the extras. And Saints 12, Bedford 0. About 15 minutes in, so we've had a few more tries, Tom, than we did this time last week. So hopefully that's something that's going to be a theme throughout the game. We're going to see some good rugby throughout.
Yeah, we seem to be getting in our rhythm a little bit more now, and we're quite hard to defend when we're playing that way.
Absolutely. So another high kick from Maisie, taken again by Scott Young. Again, not much of a compete there from Bedford. But the ball's available. Hunter Hill carries in the middle. Met well though by the Bedford defence. That's a good setup from them to stop the carry. And Finn Smith chooses to exit. It's a long kick downfield. Worley's going to take this just 10 metres inside his own half. He's a bit of a live wire and scored some great tries when he was here at Saints. He's beaten the first man, which was Craig Wright, but he's tackled well in the middle after that. Oh, ball squirts out the back from Lennon. Referee hasn't given him. Oh yes, he has. Offside at the back from Saints, and the ball comes out. Maisie, wide ball out there. Good meet in the middle there by James Ram. Pollock in there causing a nuisance. No advantage, comes back. So offside from Saints. See what Bedford do here with their first opportunity in the. The referee's gone miles away here. I don't know. It's a lot further than I thought it was going to be, but Maisie looking to go quickly. He doesn't. And,
in front of the kick, always advancing. 13.
In front of the kick is called there from the referee. So Maisie's going to put this into the corner, and it's going to be Bedford's first attack. Cheers in the crowds as someone catches the ball. What's the thought process here, Tom, as a defending player, obviously bossing the line up yourself?
It's key for us, this first maul. We've got to really set the tone here.
There's a good take from Wolford from Bedford. Rolling sideways here, and it's going to come out to the blind side, and it's going to be scored, I think. It is, yeah. Tom West had his arm around the Bedford hooker there. Nathan Langdon, but it's going to be a try for him against his
Bedford will be buzzing with that. To get your first maul go that well is a great start to the game, and obviously something that's something they can build their game on from now. We'll be a bit disappointed. We spoke a lot about it last week. It probably wasn't an area that was good enough for us, and the lads will be disappointed with that one again.
There you go. So Bedford set up here. Good take from Wolford. Langdon just gets himself set really well, and the maul slides to the right, and Tom West and Tom James just can't do enough to keep him out. So yeah, good finish, like you say there, Tom. So Maisie looking to add the extras. Another tough one right on the touchline. He's nailed it. Brilliant kick from Will Maisie there. Well-timed sneeze from someone in front of us. Tried to put him off, I think, but to no avail. So score is Saints 12, Bedford 7. And Dingwall in front of us, barking orders down at slight home. Saints, like I say, probably won't be very happy with that Mouldy there, Tom. So let's see if they can respond. Smith goes deep into Bedford 22, and straight exit off the left foot from Lennon. That's gone straight up in the air.
That's all come from the chase from James Ram there. It's probably something that you wouldn't notice, but to put someone under pressure is forced what isn't an ideal kick.
Yeah, so it's not even outside the 10-metre line in their own half. So Craig Wright's going to have a good opportunity here. Ball into Kemeny, off the top here from Tom James, right into midfield. Oh, big hit on Hutchinson there by Langdon. Good initial defence here from Bedford off that line out. Tom James digging the ball out, and Scott Young carries on the blind side there for the Saints, so looking to set themselves up with a bit more width. Hunter Hill now does well, out to Smith, shapes to kick, comes around the corner. Dingwall looks to straighten, gets taken on well by Le Bourgeois. Wolford over the ball there. Oh, didn't quite get the call from the referee. And Brown. Saints just looking to see where this gap's going to appear from, and Fairbank wide out to Ram. Ram one-on-one here with Adamson. get some good go forward. Saints just looking after the ball a little bit here, which is good. A little bit of patience in their attack. Out the back
That's
from
really
West.
nice from West.
Yeah, real good ball from West. Rolls out the tackle, Pollock. Still going in the middle. Rolls through the second one. Ball's come available to James here. Little mismatch in numbers on this far side. Wide ball from Furbank. Furbank out to Kemeny. Kemeny had a good break last week. Little pop inside to Angus Scott Young. Now inside the 22 for the Saints, or on the edge of it at least. Hunter Hill again. Little bit of footwork, then the carry. Gets held up well in the tackle. Still Saints in possession. Tom James. Big press outside there from the centres. Furbank runs into a dark corner there. Held up, but the ball's down to the ground. Jackal attempt from Bedford again. Can't get their hands on the ball. Tom James still in possession. Out the back from Smith. Another dinky kick option goes through. Ram bounces into Adamson and then round to Worley. Good attempt for the tackle from Ram. Doesn't quite get there. Worley goes long. It's going to be Smith on the halfway line. Wide ball out to Furbank. Can Saints conjure something here? Wide ball again. It's going to be a risky one. Le Bourgeois had a chance there, and here comes Finn Brown. Finn Brown, little pop out to Dingwall. Le Bourgeois makes his second tackle in a row. Tom James, lots of ball in hand play time for the Saints here as they start to build their attack.
Yeah, we're building some nice momentum here. This is something that we've been looking for throughout this whole game, and it's nice to see the phases coming together.
Absolutely. I'm not sure how many we're on, but it's been a good few now, even before the kick. But a good jackal in the end there by Bedford. It's going to stop the Saints' attack. And good turnover. So good sustained amount of ball in play time, but ultimately didn't lead to anything, Tom. So a little bit of a frustrating period of phase there from the Saints.
Yeah, well, Bedford are trying to defend in a similar way to us, to sort of staying in the fight and choosing their moments, and that's obviously something they've done very well there, but it would have taken a lot out of them.
Yeah, so we'll see whether that leaves any gaps in the next few phases as the Saints subs empty the bench to get warm below us. It's going to be a line out for Bedford on the 10-metre line in the Saints half. So Nathan Langdon to feed here. Hunter Hill.
It's a great ball from Nathan.
Yeah, great ball from the... oh, unlucky. Broke through the middle there by Cameron King, but he couldn't quite keep hold of it as it spilled out to Tom James in the back, and he's unleashed that left boot, down into the Bedford 22, 5-metre line now. Nearly went over the try line, but Worley gathers. Goes long. Furbank, looks to get his hands on the ball. It bounces off the Bedford defender. I think he was trying to keep that in hand there to play a quick one, but he didn't have a lot of support around him.
Matt Worley's done very well there to get out of what was a great kick from Tom James, and to find himself on halfway is a pretty good outcome.
Absolutely. So relieves the pressure well from his team. So right hits feed, lots of space up front for Kemeny, but he's overthrown it. Nathan Langdon's going to get a bit of ball in hand. And a chance for Bedford to put something together. Maisie chooses to kick just inside the half, so not sure if that's going to be 50-22. Don't know if the lino's seen it, but it was very close to being inside inside his own half, but he's given a Saints line out.
Not for me, the foot hit the hand, not the ball.
The ref having none of the chat from Bedford.
On the line, Bedford. 5. Let's get them early, guys.
So another chance for
Inside.
Saints to perfect that set piece. This time it does find Kemeny.
Stay.
A little bit of a splinter off here, and good defence again by Bedford. Nathan Langdon putting himself out a lot, and it's turnover. Bedford in possession. Maisie over the ball, overhead of him. The Bourgeois steps past one, taken down in the end by Dingwall. Lennon round the corner to Langdon, again involved. Big carry in the middle, again from Bedford. Starting to put some face at Wolford round the corner. He's carrying with a big intent there, but he's met well by the Saints defenders. It was Hutchinson that stopped him. Pollock with a helping hand as well. And Frost. A little bit of a setup out the back here again. Wide pass out to Worley. That's Adamson on that far side. Ram again. He's done really well on that far side. Ram not letting anyone round at the moment.
Yeah.
A little bit of a juggle. Ball still in Bedford hands. Pollock looking to jackal here. Yeah, he's all over that. I'm going to say the referee should give something. He has good jackal there by Henry Pollock.
It's typical Henry Pollock, that is. Just waiting for his opportunities. He's a bit of a nuisance. He's nice to have on your team, but you'd hate to play against him.
One of those ones.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a character, old Henry, isn't he? Yeah.
It's mainly because of what comes out of his mouth, but he's a good player as well.
Yeah. Hopefully he can keep playing well to back that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, good jackal turnover in there by Henry, but Bedford putting some good stuff together there. I think they had some opportunity, but good test for the Saints to keep them out in the end ultimately.
Yeah.
So just trying to work out who's down here. Can't see from our position, but might be Adamson on that far left side. Yeah, it is Adamson down on that far side, so he's just getting himself composed before he gets back involved. No movement from the subs bench from below us.
Okay.
So it's that wide pass from Titherington,
Okay, water off, please.
and met really well by James Rahm. Not sure if that was where the injury happened or it was in the bottom of that ruck, but back on his feet now. It's going to be back for the penalty from Pollock's Jackal, and a kick to just on the 10-metre line for the Saints inside the Bedford half. So
On the line.
another line up here for the Saints to spark something from. Kemeny again the target, off the top from James, and Pollock into middle, met really well though by Le Bourgeois.
No, no, no.
Referee shouting no to Cameron King.
He's impacted.
Oh, good inside ball there to Jack Ram. He slipped past one. Can he get the pop away? No, he can't. It was a really good ball. Lots of traffic in the middle there, but just couldn't quite get the ball away. Langdon is little flick through the legs, double flick through the legs there. James and Hunter Hill, a little bit of 2-on-1 here. Slightholme's got a bit of space. You know how quick he is. Little chip inside. Finn Smith's just got to ground it. Brilliant finish from the Saints 10, and that is Saints rugby at his absolute best. Brilliant try.
Yeah, that's a great try. It's something from nothing, which is what you want to see when you're off the back of a tough defensive set.
Absolutely. Tom, have you got the between the legs in your locker? Hunter Hill getting down low to do that. Can you do that?
Cal's very skillful.
Say yes, come on.
Yeah, I'd have a go. Probably not.
I think you have, mate. I think you're playing yourself down. Brilliant little bit of play there. We'll see the replay coming up shortly, but like you say, from nothing there, Tom. Flick through the legs from Tom James, flick through the legs from Hunter Hill, Finn Smith, and then Furbank spots the opportunity here with the numbers. Worley's the quicker man than Maisie, but he gets sucked into the tackle, and Slightholme, much like he did in the final, little chip off the inside of that boot, and Finn Smith's just got to fall on it, and he does. Brilliant score from the Saints.
15 to go, John.
Finn Smith tried the conversion to his own try. A little bit of an easier angle for him, and scores currently at 17-7. Not quite going to bend round there from Smith, so it's going to stay 17-7. He'll be a bit frustrated with that. Not up to his high standards, but yeah, good score from the Saints. Good opportunity for some action in open play there on the fringes. Slightholme, very similar, like I said, very similar to the final, where the ball kind of curled around and landed on his own lap rather than Finn's, but still a try either way. Back into the action, deep kick from Maisie.
I think Will Glister's on the wing now for Bedford.
Stop,
Dean
mate.
Adamson's just gone off, so it'd be nice to see another Saints lad.
Yeah, so Glister scored last week for Saints against Leinster, back on the field now for the opposition. Obviously through that relationship with Bedford and Northampton Saints, it gives the opportunity for players to go either way rather than just to Bedford. Players coming the other way as well, so good opportunity for Glister to get some minutes here against his counterparts. Another good opportunity for Saints out wide here. Dingwall is Kemeny on the outside. We saw his athleticism last week, and out to Slightholme. Try scoring the Gallagher Premiership last season. He's met really well by King and Le Bourgeois, and King's stolen that. He's ripped the ball straight from him, and Bedford in possession. Alfie Garside has to play 9. Out the back here, Frost, Maisie trying to get into position. Oh, bit of a mix-up in the middle from the bigger lads. Good footwork though from the big prop. And the ball's available. Lennon. Langdon met by Wright and Pollock. Pollock again being a nuisance. Maisie out the back. Titherington. Wide ball to Le Bourgeois. One-on-one with Slightholme, and Furbank gets himself involved. Good tackle in the end. West gets off the line really well there. He's met Frost head on. Bedford will be looking to try and get something from these phases of play. Wolford out the back. Wide pass out to Glister on that far side, who's come on for Adamson, as you said, Tom. Good defence again from the Saints, and they're going to go through the phases here and back their defensive set.
Saints are defending really well here. We're all staying connected, and there's no doglegs, and Bedford can keep going and keep playing phases.
And that's maybe why they've chosen to kick. So a little kick through, not a great chase from Bedford. Tom James got loads of time to return the kick. He's going to go land just shy of the 10-metre line inside the Bedford half. Worley, here's Garside. Run straight into Kemeny. I would not like to do that, but it's a good recycled ball still available. Bedford just trying to look for where the opportunity is going to come here. Doesn't seem to be staring them in the face. Lennon. Good meet again from the Saints defence. Good carry there by Ward. Lennon, Wolford a little bit isolated here. They want to get Jackal, and Pollock's there ready for it. He's on the play, not really on the ball, so the referee doesn't have to give anything, and that's still going to be Bedford's ball. Pollock back into the next ruck. Langdon on the ball. Titherington now. Oh, good line by Garside. Couldn't quite get the pass away though. Bedford make their way inside the Saints 10-metre line. Maisie straight across the front. Good meet by Dingwall. Stolen on the floor there. Opportunity again here, and Kemeny's got a bit of space. We saw this last week. Pollock's outside him, who's quick as well. The back row, straight out to Ram. Ram's got a straight run in. He's got Slightholme outside. Oh, it's not Slightholme. Oh, it's spilt on the outside there. I'm not sure who it was. I can't see. Was it Hutchinson? Yes, it was Hutch.
That's so unlucky for Rambo there. Off the back of such a good defensive set to get a break like that, and that's just what we're looking for. Just unluckily that time it hasn't gone to hand.
Hasn't gone to hand. So yeah, it was Ram, and it was Hutchinson just running around the outside. So Ram gives it, and Hutch looks to go back for the quick 1-2. Just couldn't quite keep it in his arms there. James Ram, captain last week against Leinster, will be frustrated there. But again, great defensive set from the Saints there, Tom. And ball spills out the side, and they're looking to play straight away. And that's a little bit of the attacking flair that the guys showed last season.
Yeah, of course. That's something, as you say, we were very good last year, and we were very good at taking our opportunities. We'll probably be looking to shore up the set piece a little bit in this game, but other than that, we look really good.
Absolutely, and that's enough to get the crowd with a little bit of a rendition of When the Saints. So as we pause for the injured player from Bedford down in the middle of the pitch, he makes his way back towards the scrum. It's going to be Rory Ward, who was down. And it's going to be a Bedford scrum after that knock on. So there's just 10 minutes or so left.
Crouch! Fight! Set!
Ball in from Lennon. Picked at the back by King. Oops, to go behind. Glister finds the ball on the far side. A couple of retreating Saints players in the way, but they didn't impact the possession. Wolford carries, looking to set up for the kick here.
Start on side. Use the ball, please.
Lennon will exit, so long kick down to Ram. He's going to try and keep it in play, but the linesman's got his flag up, so he said he's kept it in field. Fairbank going for the spiral bomb. Not sure he successfully nailed it. Oh, ball already out, so it is going to be Saints line out. Caught the ball with his feet on the line, so Saints stay in possession. And another line out. Just before Rory Ward's in a bit of bother here. I think he's going to probably look to be replaced. He doesn't look very comfortable. He's holding his shoulder.
That's a real shame for Rory. Obviously, he was in the academy with us, so it'd be nice for him to come back here and play against Saints.
He's done well as well.
Yeah, he's done very well. He was very good for Newcastle Union. Played a bit of Falcons as well.
Might keep. Don't know if he's going to leave the field yet. There doesn't seem to be anyone Just looking at the team manager. Yeah, he's just giving the nod to someone, so someone's going to get a chance. Is it Archie Benson down below us, Tom, from our squad? Yeah, it is. It's going to be Archie Benson. He's going to come on to replace Rory Ward. He just doesn't look comfortable, and it's obviously early on in the season. I don't want to be losing someone long term at this stage. So, yeah, Benson's going to replace Ward here. And like I say, it's a shame. He's done well. But a good opportunity for the Saints crowd to see a new signing into their squad this season in Archie Benson.
Yeah, I'll be excited to see how Archie gets on against the Saints pack. He's been very strong in training, so looking forward to seeing how he goes.
Is he a second row, back row? What's his?
He's probably a 6.
More of a 6. So back in possession. Kemeny again in the front of the line out, found by Craig Wright, and straight out the back, brilliant there by Hutchinson in the middle. Long ball out again. Oh, Slightholme's got the run on Worley here. Glister comes across well. He's got around the outside of Slightholme here. Good opportunity for Glister. Oh, well, he's just caught Rahm, who's caught his elbow. Hutchinson out to Angus Scott-Young, who's going to carry straight up the middle.
Gliz looks very composed there, covering that backfield.
For a young lad, yeah, absolutely. Big amount of pressure on him there. And Saints flood round the corner here. Furbank looking to get in possession. Dingwall chooses to carry himself. West nominating and just carries really hard into the middle there. Good carry by Tom West, but well met again by Bedford's defence. TJ snipes out the back a little bit. Finn Smith, chance again on the outside here. Slightholme, can he get around the outside of the flanker? And here comes Kemeny, full steam ahead, straight over the top of Will Glister, but he just managed to stop him onto his feet though. Real big collision in the middle there. Oh, it's come out the back of the Saints on-looking attackers. Good footwork from Hutchinson, looking to try and get the offload away, but can't. Ball's available for Scott Young. Furbank runs the short line in the middle, straight into King. Big, strong carry from the Saints captain. Looking to get something in over the line here. Tom West carrying again. Not many options on the left here for the Saints, but it's going to come to Dingwall, who stretches and scores. And the backs are running riot here for the Saints. It's going to be the another try, the 4th of the afternoon.
I had no idea Josh Kemeny was that fast.
Did you not see him last week when he broke off the back of that scrum, setting up Will Glister's try?
He looked like a winger there.
Yeah, he did.
Took off.
And some fair play to Will Glister, I think, there, because he that was one of those opportunities where the back row, the man in front of him wasn't moving. He just stuck his head down and had to get rid of it. So, yeah, good little finish here from Dingers. Just a little bit of a drift line off the 9s past Tom James and managed to reach over. But again, yeah, the athleticism of Kemeny. He's been a bit of a repeating name we've been saying. He's jumping at the line outs, getting a lot of the ball in the line outs and carrying around in the loose. How's he being? Obviously a couple of Australian lads in with Rahm and Scott Young now, and the addition of Kemeny. How's he settled into the squad this summer?
Yeah, really good. He's obviously very experienced. He's obviously in that World Cup squad with Eddie Jones, so he's a very experienced player, and it's been nice to have his input on the group. And obviously he's a fantastic player as well. Great work rate.
Yeah, absolutely. Did he say much about his time with Eddie Jones?
Not to me, but
you could give us a nugget there, Tom. You could have given us something to go off.
Well, I think he
give us a headline. And Finn makes up for the miss earlier with the conversion. So Saints 24, Bedford 7, and Finn Smith adds the extra. So not long to go now. 5 minutes just said from the referee to go. So we'll see how this first half finishes. Maisie again off that left foot to send it down into Saints half. Scott Young, oh, he's spilt it out of the front there. Oh, and good opportunity for Bedford to attack here, straight into the Saints 22. Frost carries. Lennon, good carry, still into the 22 now. Ball's available for Bedford. Titherington, met well by Dingwall, he's tackled there. Ball's available. Sometimes those are dangerous ones. King round the outside. He's managed to shake off the tackle of Finn Brown, and Craig Wright brings him down. And no rolling away there from the Saints defender. Slight home over the ball was fine, but Craig Wright's slow roll away has given the penalty to Bedford. So again, another opportunity into corners that come into the last 4 minutes.
This is a good opportunity for Saints to really impart themselves on this Maul defence. Obviously the first one wasn't ideal, but we can really put it right here.
Yeah, let's see if they can do that. So Langdon, Nathan Langdon to throw. Wolford calling and takes well. Another roll off the front side. King's gone down there early, so it's good defence from Saints. And ball's going to come to them. Brilliant ball defence. There you go.
Yeah, that's a much better outcome. And you can see the backs coming in, take a lot of energy from that exiting for 5 metres.
Yeah, absolutely. So not sure who it was at the bottom of there. There's a couple of lads still on the floor. Callum Hunter-Hill being one of them. But you always see that, don't you? Some of the big plays from the forwards where the backs come in and pats on the bum and taps on the head. Yeah. It's good energy for you big boys in there doing that good half work.
That's something we needed, like an experienced head in the pack like Callum Hunter-Hill or Tom West. When it's not going to plan, they can just put their foot on it and settle it down a little bit.
So a good response from the Saints. So Tom James to feed the scrum here in this corner. Tough spot to get out of there, this corner here, Tom, right in the 5 metres out.
Yeah.
See what the play is.
Big strong scrum there with Luke Green at tight head.
He's a big lad as well, isn't he?
He's very strong too.
Right. Set.
So ball in from Tom James. Finn Brown has it at the back. He's going to carry. Oh, it's Pollock who's moved into 8, and he carries well. Gets the Saints about 15 metres off. Oh, they're looking to play down that blind side there. Slightholme, ball slipped in. He's got loads of space. Here we go. Everyone's on their feet here at Franklin's Gardens. Slightholme looking to connect with someone, and he can. Just shrugs off the tackle of Tithington. Out to Hutchinson. Wide ball out to Ram. Ram with Worley in front of him. Gets past him. Saints now in a blink of an eye in the Bedford 22. Ball's available for James. Out to Pollock, who started it all with a carry off the back of the scrum. Good carry from Henry Pollock. Tom James. Wide ball out to Kemeny. Some groans down in front of us. I think they wanted the ball to go wider earlier. Here's Hutchinson. Wide pass out to right. 3-on-1 here. Wide pass to Hunter-Hill. Ball comes away to go. Finn Brown. Slowed up a little bit. The Saints obviously in a great position here. James rolls back out to the short side and it's fumbled and knocked on by Finn Smith. So a let off for Bedford. And Worley boxes and chooses to go early. So it should be advantage over. Fairbank's got to gather it as it comes over his head. It's gone backwards.
We've done really well to exit from that corner. We've literally gone end to end in one phase.
Well, we said it was a tough place to get out of, and Pollock's carried. It was a bit of a scrappy ball off the floor, but Slightholme's picked it up. Everyone's not really sure what's gone on, and he's ran 70 metres, and the ball's coming available. Good little pop off the floor by Scott Young to his Australian counterpart Kemeny. Yeah, not on the ball there from Bedford, so it's going to be an advantage. Dingwall to the line. Finn Smith. Here's a 2-on-1. Oh, it's bounced off the chest of Slightholme. He's going to be really frustrated. That was a 2-on-1. Probably a walk-in for Finn Brown if they can connect. So a couple of errors in those last few attacks there from Saints, but here comes the replay of Slightholme's break. So James, the ball just kind of bounced off the floor and everyone kind of looks at him and Slightholme's like, no, we're off. So through the 22, decides to come back in field where the support is on that far right-hand side, shakes off Tithington and then connects with Hutchinson, and Ram just can't hold on to it on that far side. So enter in the last couple of minutes now as we've got Craig Wright about to throw in. So as we saw some good line out D on the opposite end from the Saints, can they then get the attack moving here? Kemeny again at the front. Ball back to right.
That's a great setup there. We look nice and strong.
The patience down by the Saints, the referee said. Straight over the top there to try and slow that up from the Bedford players, not been seen. Hutchinson out the back against Smith. He's going crossfield. Oh, but it's come off. Slightholme is right in front of him. Bit of a broken play here. Poke through with the left foot. I think that's going to be half time. So both teams lead the field. Score is 24-7 with Saints leading against Bedford here at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens. Tom and I are going to have a little bit of a break. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second half.
Half time then, and time we have open temporary smoking areas outside the gates for those who'd like to smoke. Otherwise, we'd ask you please to not smoke while you're here at the game.
With the biggest range of cars to buy entirely online, it's no wonder everyone's cinching it. Alf cinched it, Becky cinched it with a 14-day money-back guarantee. I cinched it. You're supposed to play dead. I cinched it. Even my mum cinched the quality.
You know you're everywhere.
Chris and Sue cinched it with no surprise fees.
Everything was covered.
With so many great reasons to buy it. The nation aren't just nailing it, they're cinching it.
On behalf of Saints, huge congratulations to our camp spirit winners who you'll see on our big screen. To Tommy, to Dylan, to Oscar, to Percy, and to Jasper, very well done. Spirit winners are nominated for the Saints Community Department's Camps programme, and it's young boys or girls that will show rugby's values on and off the pitch. And very well done to all. Half-time, we are delighted to welcome back a friend of the club. You heard her pre-match performing Abide With Me. We're delighted she's here at half-time to perform even more. Would you please welcome Northampton's very own soprano, Emily Hay. Thanks, Emily. Tonight is the Mobs Memorial Match, and the Mobs Memorial Match has always supported the charitable aims of the Mobs Memorial Fund, which promotes the development of age group rugby throughout the East Midlands by way of grants to clubs within the East Midlands Rugby Union. Tonight there's a raffle with a whole host of prizes, including signed shirts, signed balls, a visit to a Saints training session and plenty more. We've got an auction with a award with one-of-a-kind items such as a signed new season shirt or a champions bundle including a signed ball and commemorative book. Also, you can donate via our bookie collectors around the ground. You can donate by having your photo taken with our Premiership trophy in the supporter village, or when you buy a drink at our stadium bars. Get involved. Scan the QR code on our big screen, or go to northamptonsaints.co.uk/MMF. Next up is Saints here at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens. It's no more friendlies. We are into the brand new Gallagher Premiership season. Saturday the 28th of September we welcome Exeter Chiefs to Cinch Stadium. It's a slightly later kick-off, 5:30 p.m. Our first Premiership game back home as champions. So let's pack the place out. Let's give the boys the welcome they deserve. Then Friday the 4th of October we take on Harlequins in the Gallagher Premiership, 7:45 under the Friday night lights. And then another game under the Friday night lights, the visit of Sale Sharks on Friday the 18th of October. Buy tickets through our website, northamptonsaints.co.uk/tickets. It's all part of a thrilling new season, and we've got a Premiership title to defend. The best way to guarantee you're here for every Saints home game this season is with a Saints season ticket. We only have limited numbers left, so do not delay. They come with a whole host of benefits, and they are great value too. Join us, you are. Go to northamptonsaints.co.uk/season tickets. Now, if the season ticket won't work for you, you can always join our Saints membership scheme. Joining the scheme starts from just £15. You become a Saints member. That gives you access to the Saints reward scheme, priority access to discounted tickets, and plenty more. Find out more, go to northamptonsaints.co.uk/memberships, and a membership will come into its own if we ever have a sold out game. And priority access to tickets, remember, in the running last season we had plenty of sold out games. northamptonsaints.co.uk/
breaker on. Savala, Seabrook, Davison and Tarek Kafar are on. And a couple of other lads running out. Ed Prowse looks like he's come on. Rafe Withy. I can see there. What do you reckon they've been chatting about at half-time there, Tom, in the Saints dressing room?
I think they'll be very happy with the way they defended, and we were in fits. We were starting to get into our attack as well. But I'd say set piece is probably the area that they'll be looking at the most.
So tied up on that set piece area. So Finn Smith is off.
Prowsey's in the second row.
Prowsey in the second row, yeah. So
Will Skelton mould, I reckon.
Biggest shoes I've ever seen, Will Skelton. I think size 18 or something stupid like that. So Savala gets us underway. Wolford takes just outside of his 22. Met well by Scott Young and Finn Brown. Cameron King rolls off though. Well, Hutchinson tries to get hold of him, slips out of that tackle. Big Trevor Davison and Finn Smith's jackled really well to turn that over there. And Saints straight into the fold in the second half. So Tom James digging it out. Scott Young out the back to Ram. Ram out to Savala. Toby Tame looks like he's come on as well. Is that Toby Tame? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So he fed that ball through off the left boot inside the Bedford 22, just inside as well. So a couple other changes. Dingwall off. Fairbank off as well. Line out from Bedford.
That's great maul defence there. That's exactly what we're looking for, a bit of pushback to start with.
So a bit of pressure on straight away as soon as he lands, and Bedford just slow up as they get close to the edge of 22. Box kick's gone up in the air. Long way to come for Seabrook, but he's done really well to take that. And Saints will now look to try and put the pace up a little bit. Here comes Pollock. Bounces off Le Bourgeois, goes nearing that 22 now for the Saints. Savala. Ram through the middle. Good tackle again by Titherington. Ball available for James. Wide ball out for Trevor Davison. Straight through the middle into the 22 now, the Saints. James. Pollock. Oh, Savala. Ball's gone backwards from the referee. Toby Tame carries. Seabrook, a little bit of a dancing feet, but he's held up well by Wolford. And held up in the maul, and it's going to be a Bedford scrum.
It's a shame, we were getting into a nice rhythm there.
Yeah.
You see Big Trev coming around the corner, he's so hard to tackle when he's moving on to it. But it's a bit of a shame that we've been turned over.
So couldn't get the ball out quick enough, so referee Alex Thomas has just decided it's a Bedford maul. Sorry, Bedford scrum off the back of that maul, and it's going to be a chance for Bedford to exit now, 5 metres into their own 22, as the fans all start to come back in from the fan village. Spotted at half-time, didn't we, Tom? Tarek Kafar's lid. What's going on there?
It's Dennis Rodman-esque. I'm not really sure what it is, but there's a little red...
Some sort of bet?
Yeah, I don't know. A little bit of red on white.
Right, well, we'll see if we can get that on the camera.
It's a bit like a beetroot.
Yeah. He's going to love hearing that, so we'll hopefully see a bit of that. Obviously, we can't see at the moment because he's in the middle of the scrum. Ball in from Lennon. Good initial shove on the Saints, but ball out to Bourgeois. Wide ball out to Worley. Oh, it's going to fall here to Toby Tame. Pokes it through. No advantage for the knock-on, so Saints scrum now. And Pollock bouncing up and down, lots of energy from him. Good pressure from the backs, from the Saints' point of view there.
Henry's so good at stuff like that. It's just getting the lads going when maybe it might be a little bit flat. He's so good at getting everyone going around him.
And like you say, that's someone on your team that's great. If he's on the opposition, that's winding you up, isn't it?
Luckily, I've never had to play against him, but I'd imagine, it would be winding me up.
So another scrum here. Tom James, FIFA Saints. We've had also one replacement. Ocean Heffernan has gone off wearing 3 for Bedford, replaced by Brian O'Connor. So that's the only change other than Glister for Bedford so far. Good setup. Pollock looks to be again at 8 here. Is he going to use some of that pace off the back? No. Waiting. Oh, a bit of a shove on here. Advantage comes and the penalty comes from Saints. Get it out. Screams from the coaching box in front of us. Savala, little ball in from Hutchinson to Tame. Round the corner comes James. Good pressure from Bedford. Looks like to be on top of the ball. Still available for Saints. Tom James going to go himself here. Oh, can't quite get through.
Onside.
Skirts out here. Savala's got to walk in and right out in front of that south stand, the cinch stand. Charlie Savala, so another try to the backs. It's been backs all day here, Tom. We've had you and Hendy the wrong weeks, mate. Last week we had Hendy in all the forward score, and this week we've got you and all the backs.
The platform's come from
oh, there you go, there you go. Big your mates up. So good, I say, good scrum platform. Penalty advantage came. Bit of pressure around the corner, and ultimately Savala just had too much space not to score, really. So good start for the Saints. 5 minutes into this second half, getting over the line. So Tom James had a little bit of a snipe here, couldn't quite wriggle free, and then it's just peace of mind to get that ball out quickly from Hutchinson. Savala just slips the tackle and goes over. So now a chance to convert his own kick. That's right. Which he does very well. So the score now 31 points to 7 to the Saints. Straight over the try line, 5 minutes in for the home team. So Pollock carrying from the kick-off. Wide ball out to Brown. Savala. Brown trying to go around the outside or look to free the arms, couldn't quite get the ball away. Sam Graham on now as well, Tom, on that far side.
Yeah.
Nutmeg on.
Yeah,
Sam's come on, yeah. Little nutmeg on Trevor Davison there by Savala, not what he intended. Oh, and a bit of miscommunication here from the Saints. They've thrown that ball back into their own half. Good carry though by Finn Brown. Makes his way to the edge of the 22. Not scrappy couple of seconds here from the Saints.
We've done well to clean that up though, I think.
Yeah, they've done very well. Probably not what they initially intended.
Okay, use please.
The big lads, Alfar and Davison, jump in for the box kick. High and long from James. Taken, not taken from Maisie. Frustration, groans from him. And a big yes from Henry Pollock. There's that energy, and it's going to be a Saints scrum on the halfway line. Sorry, giving them another platform to play. So tough one that for Will Maisie there.
Yeah, especially with the Saints scrum on top as it is at the moment. It can really, if there's a penalty or a penalty advantage here, you can really find yourself up against it.
Yeah, so Bedford try and halt this attack from the Saints. So. James to put the ball in. Here we go. So Seabrook makes his way over to the open side. Little ball round the corner for Tom James. Savala does well to get back and collect that. Pollock got to do some cleaning up. Again, wasn't what they intended, but they've done well to stop the turnover there. Far. And Saints will choose to kick. Didn't get the launch they wanted off that scrum, so Tom James is going to go to the air. Look for another error. Worley this time underneath it and does well. Good tackle by Scott Young. And Lennon picks and kicks. And Ram goes back, takes it well. He's got Wraith with him, the young academy graduate this season. Ram goes high. He's going to challenge Maisie. No, he's not. He's going to knock it on, Will Maisie. And again, another good win in the air. Winning the kicking battle at the moment, Saints.
Yeah. Well, as you say, it's probably a bit of a slow bit of play there, a bit of a kicking battle, and nice to come out on top of all of those.
And like you say, dominant scrum in the first instance, so see if they can come off the back of that. Lots of Bedford players have just stripped off their bibs in front of us. Two noticeable ones being Jake Garside and Joel Tuolangi. Toby Cousins also coming on wearing a blank shirt. Sorry, Joel Matavesi. Fred Tuolangi is wearing 20, also coming on. Tommy Herman as well coming on. Local boy from Olney.
I think Cam King going off there has been very standout for Bedford.
Yeah, he's done very well. Been a big nuisance in defence and carried well in attack.
He was really, really good in the champ last year. Yeah. And when we didn't have him, we properly missed him.
The Bourgeois coming off as well. Alfie Garside and Matt Worley. So some of the more experienced heads there coming off for Bedford. It looks like all the more familiar names, and good to see Joel Matavesi lining up at 10 for here for Bedford. He's a great lad. We've enjoyed having him at the club over the last few years, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah, great lad. Very good player as well.
Yeah.
Been consistently excellent for Bedford over the last couple of seasons.
Gets the chance now to show that to the Saints faithful. Great carry there from Rafe Withy off the back of that scrum. Gets some good yardage. Hutchinson gets hit half the ball late by Matavesi, and he's going to be the first player there. Bit of a foot race here between Joel and Rory. Bit of a chat between them, but good pressure on the Saints there from Bedford, and it's Saints line up 10 metres into their own half. Another sub in front of us coming on. Curtis Langdon is headgear on and ready to go, so soon Craig Wright will be departing. Archie McParland also lingering. His shirt off, his bib is off as well now, so Tom James will exit. Pollock, ball in the middle. Toby Tame round the corner to Safala. A couple of players options here, right here. Rahm has got with it outside, couldn't quite get the ball away. Good defence from Bedford. Ball still available for Saints. Tom James picks and goes. Hutchinson, wide pass out to Scott Young.
No!
Saints now inside the Bedford 22. Hutchinson again, big carry from Trevor Davidson, but he's met well by the Bedford defenders.
Get off.
Prowse, throws the ball out the back. It's going to work. The bounce pass. Savala does well to get the ball back round. Matavesi's in there now, making himself a nuisance. James, Rahm looks to try and free the arms again. Withey's had a couple of chances on that outside. The ball hasn't come to him. Prowse carrying again. Good call round the corner there. Oh, it's Seabrook. Ball off the shoulder from Tom James. Scott Young, less than a metre out. Penalty advantage. Ref hasn't given it just yet. He's going to go for the yellow card straight to the pocket here.
Offside.
He's given a penalty offside.
He's offside to start with.
And someone's been yellowed. No one's gone yet.
Everyone's right.
We look a lot sharper in that area than we did in the first half, which is really encouraging. We seem to be going forward and playing on top of them.
Give him a bit of pressure. So it's Fred Tuolangi that's been sent off here with a yellow card. And it's going to be the pick and go from Hafar. He does really well and gets over. Big Alan Shearer celebration in pre-season from Ed Prowse, but good tap and go option there from Saints. A couple of metres out. Easy win.
First prize, isn't it? When tap and go straight over the top.
Yeah, absolutely. Seen a couple of attempts of that over the last few weeks, and it's come to fruition now with the try for Hafar. So seen a replay now. Good setup. And ultimately just two big lads shoving each other over the line. So the score's now 36-7. The changes are on now, so Craig Wright and Tom James are going to depart after good 50 or so minute performances from them, and Archie McParland and Curtis Langdon on the pitch. So some more fresh faces for the Saints.
Yeah. Curtis will be looking to get on the scoreboard because his brother has.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a bit of sibling rivalry. Yeah, he won't want to let it go over that. So misconversion by Charlie Savala. So it stays 36-7. So just slides this one to the right. Bit of frustration after the kick. He won't want to see the replay again. But Maisie gets us underway again. Scott Young. Good footwork again after the take.
Yeah, thank you.
The ball's available. McParland straight to the air. First action for him. Oh, great footwork in the middle there. Brilliant little bit of footwork. Lewis James, I think that is. Louis James. Garside now. Toby Cousins out to Matavesi.
No.
Good tackle there by Langdon. He's going to throw himself about a bit now. Garside, Maisie, wide pass. Good carry there by Jamie Jack.
Onside.
Another good hit by Hutchinson.
Jake Garside at 9's added a bit more pace to this Bedford team.
Yeah. He's a live wire, isn't he? He's played a couple of times for Bedford and done some good things.
Yeah, they look way more dangerous already now that he's come on.
Yeah, absolutely. We know what Jake can do. Good carry there from Glister off the tap and go from the penalty. Ball's available quickly for Garside to keep the tempo high. Lots of players on this left-hand side for Bedford. Another advantage here against the Saints. Ball out the back from Jack. It's a tough one for Maisie to take wide across to James. James to Glister. And no advantage from the referee. A bit of singing from the fans here at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens. Oh, when the Saints, just as Bedford start to build a little bit of pressure. So a couple of penalties.
Yeah, as you say, they're starting to get a bit more foothold in the game, and I'd say the changes have definitely made a difference.
And that shakes things up in pre-season, isn't it? You're obviously bringing on more subs than you probably would in a normal game. That's going to disrupt things from a continuity point of view for both sides.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good thing about pre-season. You get to see people that you might not otherwise see.
Different combinations, absolutely. So kick to the corner from Maisie's, about 7 or 8 metres out from the Saints try line.
Okay, on the line.
And the first throw here for Tommy Herman. He's going to want to get on the back of this maul after the take from Wolford to roll over. So ball does come back to Herman. Good initial counter drive from the Saints, though, to halt that from their point of view.
Yeah, that's a much better picture for us.
And Garside is going to try and get it out. A little bit of blocking from that. Ball's gone down. Lots of shouting again. Is it going to be mauled gone to ground? No, ball's still up and available. Rolled off from Bedford. Still 7 or 8 metres out here. Good collision from Langdon to stop that drive. Garside shepherding his troops coming around the corner. Backwards from his own man, and Saints putting good pressure on in the defence here. Garside carried really well though. He's been held up by the Saints, but he's gone right inside the 5 metre line for Bedford.
No.
Herman carries. Good little bit of opportunity here for Bedford to get over the try line.
Okay, bouncy advantage.
Another advantage called there by Alex Thomas. Offside. Saints will be looking to hold fast here, test that defence. Garside, a little bit behind Maisie. He's going to go for the crossfield kick. Glister up against Ram here. Glister, it's come backwards. It's going to be a try for Louis James. Don't think there's a TMO. Looked like a try to me.
Looked like it come backwards.
We're giving it, Tom, so a little bit of a consultation. Yeah, he's going to give a try. Louis James is going to score here for Bedford, and that's a good competition in the air from Will Glister, and opportunistic. Louis James hanging on the outside there, managed the ground, so come on and score within a couple of minutes. Definitely went backwards and flicked off the boot of Glister, and grounded from Louis James.
Will Maisie's been very consistently good at stuff like that for the last couple of years. His basics and his kicking and game management are very, very strong.
Yeah, he's a good 10 off the tees, and he directs play well and shepherds some of that traffic to get the team where they want to be. So there's a real evidence of that happening there. So some good play there from Bedford. So those changes have made a bit of a difference. Maisie now with a conversion. A couple of metres in from this near touch line. Currently Bedford 12, Saints 36. So if you want to add the extras here, can't quite swing it round. It's going to hit the post.
Just as we say how strong he is off the tee.
That is called commentators to curse, Tom, and we failed him. So it looks like Rory Hutchinson's coming off, and Sione Vienku is coming on for the Saints. Good performance there from Hutch. 60 minutes or so for him. Good minutes in the legs. Some air high fives for the bench from Hutch. Good little touch there from
Inside, in
Louis
front.
James, he's had a good few minutes since he's come on. Good touch finder.
Boys live.
And round goes straight away to Pollock. I'm surprised if he passes this. Oh, the old speed bump tackle. Good numbers on this blind side here for the Saints. Withy. Oh, that's very flat pass here. Langdon, great little pop. Oh, he has given it. It was a forward pass. They've not heard it down on the pitch, but it was definitely a forward pass from Withy to Langdon. And it's a shame because after that, they were in. That was right in front of us, Tom. Very clearly a forward pass.
Yeah. Finn will be gutted though.
He was in.
Had a chance to open up. And
he was.
He's been pulled back.
Round was in there. The 2-on-1. It was just a simple pass. But to be fair, the cover defence didn't stop, and they stopped him. So maybe it wasn't so much of a walk-in. But we're coming back for the forward pass anyway. But again, good intent there from the Saints on the blind side there to come back and play. So just constant chat from Henry Pollock in front of us off the back of this scrum, geeing up his teammates.
Okay, come on, tempo please.
Bedford obviously down a man with Fred Tuolangi off the pitch, so they're going to choose to scrummage without a blindside flanker here.
Oh no, here comes Joel.
Here comes Joel Matavesi, so he's going to come and fill in.
Crouch!
Jamie Elliott is on the field for Bedford. He's currently stood at 12.
Set!
Joel maybe he's got some tips from his brother about this type of scrummaging. And Maisie down a man, chooses to kick, but it's charged down well by McPartland. Oh, good take again by Louis James, and Garside. He does choose to kick. It's going to go over the head of Ram again and bounce straight up into his arms.
Inside!
For him to clear. So back again to James. Amazing.
Okay, retreat in
Strong
front.
chase by Withy. It's going to come off the left foot. Toby Tame can't quite get there. Sam Graham as well. So Bedford win the territory battle there. They started inside their own half, and they're 15 or so metres inside the Saints half. So back up to 15 as well. Full complement with Fred Tuolangi back on. Must be some sort of relation to the Tuolangis there, Tom. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what relation, but I watched him play on Friday night against Saracens, and he played a bit like a Tuolangi.
A lot of weight behind the name. Anyway, so Pollock after the quick line up from the Saints. Ball squirts out the side there. Good footwork from Tommy Herman as he steps into the Saints 22. Ball's available for Bedford.
Advantage over.
Matavesi, little dink over the top. Seabrook is there. Just depends how that bounces. Oh, he tries to goose step, but he's being tackled there. He's going to be brought down, but it's not carried over. Is it? Referee? Yeah, he is. Referee's getting carried over. I didn't think that was, but...
You okay?
Saints falter a little bit there. It's going to be a Bedford scrum 5 metres out.
Take it back over, scrum Bedford. 21.
You can hear Luke Frost on the ref mic there from Bedford. He's in a similar role to Henry Pollock in that Bedford team. Bit of an
Mr. Motivator.
Yeah, he's an energy giver.
Energy man.
Mr. Consistent.
There we go. He's trying to outshout Henry. So 5 minute scrum here. They've got the big Tuolangi on the back of it at number 8. So could we see a big
Crouch!
pick and goo here from them?
Bind!
Our side's going to feed. Oh, we're not going to get the scrum.
Spacing, please, guys. It's been good since the first scrum. Bring the standard back. Tim on. Yeah.
Bedford scrum should be pretty strong, obviously, under the tutelage of Tom Cruise.
Spacing control, please.
And their set piece as well, that we've seen from their maul defence tonight. Cruise has obviously had a big impact on that from our group last year.
Yeah, absolutely. So retired at the end of this season and now coaching, first coach at Bedford, so he's going to add a lot of experience in the Premiership, obviously lots of games. And Gallagher Premiership winner last season for the Saints, so ball's going to come in there now for Garside. Good, strong and scrum from the Saints. That's a brilliant response as you teed up this big scrum from Bedford. Saints have just gone, no, this is about us. That's a fantastic shot from the
Second time I've done that now.
Yeah, commentators guys, you're loving it, Tom, but really good push there from big Trevor Davison and Tariq Hafar. And Saints managed to avoid conceding another try in this moment, and Savala's going to exit off the back of the penalty. You've got Ruben Logan down in front of us as well, who looks like he's about to make his entrance. Just waiting for the nod from the coaching staff in front of us.
What number? What number? 5 Bedford. No, 6.
Shay Kerry is going to come on for Bedford for Alex Walford, previously of the Saints Academy in the Saints back in the day. He was part of that 2014 winning squad for the Saints in the Premiership. Still going strong, playing very well. Good performance again from Walford again today. Ruben Logan has to wait a moment. Vayanku, big carry in the middle from him.
Tackle!
Over Maisie, ball back to McParland. Good quick ball here. Langdon. Oh, Pollock spilt it. Referee hasn't seen it, but the linesman has. Should be a knock on, and it is. Oh, what's a good win there from Joel Matavesi.
Knock on the contact.
It's disappointing, but it's nice to see Sione carrying so hard off the line out there.
Okay, that go forward there. And it's going to be Finn Brown that's going to come off for Ruben Logan here. He's done well. He's played well since he's been on Finn Brown. Been impressed with him. He's got around the park. He's been good in the contact. Good defensively.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. He was very, very good for Doncaster last year. So it's nice to see him get his chance now.
Any dirt on him as a housemate? Anything that's publishable, broadcastable?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
early
yet.
days.
I'm still
right.
digging.
Well,
we're only 2 months in.
We'll come back to you. We'll come back to 2 months. And wow, he's on best behaviour, then, is he? Lovely. Okay, so Saints, after that knock on, a defensive scrum for them. Bedford's put in on the halfway line. Garside feeds, ball back. It's going to come to Matavesi off the front. Out back to Maisie. Short ball to Glister. Good carry there up to the 10-metre line. Garside shaped to kick there, but got scragged in the tackle.
No!
Ball out from Benson. Wide pass from Maisie. There's Jamie Elliott. Back in the day, he was galloping down these touch lines at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens. Good tackle on him though by Rafe Withy. Good little flick out the back there by Tommy Herman. Comes back to the blind side. Here's Elliott again. Got a couple of big men in the front row in front of him. Good footwork there by O'Connor. And Herman again carries.
That is over from the knock.
Benson carries into Logan and Pollock. Good response from those two. Langdon just fishing for the jackal, didn't quite come. Matavesi out the back. Here's James. Good footwork again from him, but met by another couple of Saints defenders swarming on top of him. Not a lot for Garside to aim at here. Herman puts himself into the position. And Cousins having to come in and carry. Big hit by Hafar. Maisie round the corner. Benson. Good hit by Logan again. Good defensive set here for the Saints. They're just happy to sit and soak up pressure. Or blow the blast of the whistle.
It takes a lot out of you as an attacking side when you keep carrying and you're not going forward.
Yeah, guys, water on.
Mentally, I guess, as well as physically, right? If you can't break through the wall, break the wall down, then it's hard to know what to do next.
Yeah.
Safe.
So
we're going to have a scrum here.
It's going to be Bedford ball when we resume. Quick stoppage for the injury here. Referee had seen that he was down, so brief stoppage for, I think it's O'Connor who's down. The Saints squad currently in the huddle, just looking to try and put a bit of a plan together in these last 15 minutes or so to keep that scoreboard growing. Bedford obviously should be happy, Tom, how they've come out in the second half. They've looked sharp after a few changes. They've come out and been really competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, the changes have made a big difference. I think Jake at 9 has added a real bit of energy. But I think the forwards are probably tiring a little bit now, because obviously they're putting a big shift at the scrum and the maul and around the park as well.
Absolutely. So while the injuries being treated, Aidan Ainsworth Cave is also readying himself down below us. He's another academy graduate, another second row. Tom, what have you seen of him in training this summer? Young Aidan.
He's very, very fit. He was leading our hostel leaderboard for a while, and he's off to Bath University soon. But it'll be awesome to see him in a Saints shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. Did very well for the academies he came through. Also, Kieran Perkins coming off. Yeah, so another lad from the academy last year who spent a bit of time training with the squad over the last few months. Kieran Perkins. So good to see the opportunity given to a couple of the young lads coming through. Olney boy as well, Kieran. So he's going to get a chance to play against his clubmate Tommy Herman on the other side for Bedford.
He played for Bedford, Kieran did, on Friday night against
Bedford,
Saracens.
yes, he did, yes, absolutely.
He looked very strong.
Good player, good back row player.
Yeah.
See who he comes on for. We've still got Pollock, who's not come off yet. Scott Young's in the second row. So maybe those two are going to be the ones that make way for the young lads. Slow stoppage here. Still, it's good to see O'Connor's on his feet now. So just trying to see this medical team are just assessing him for what's to happen next. Checked in the doctors. He looks ready to go now.
Are we happy, yeah? Sorry?
Neath the scrum.
Can you do anything with that?
And O'Connor is all right. So we're going to carry on. The Stubbs are still waiting for the Saints. Elliott's coming off and Tidrington's coming back on for Bedford. So looks like a HIA. He's gone straight down the tunnel, Jamie Elliott. So maybe getting assessed for collision in that last phase of play. But a bit of a long stoppage there, but we're back, and it's going to be Bedford's put in after the knock-on before that stoppage.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Ball in from Garside.
Use the ball.
Ball's available here, as the referee says, and here we go. Maisie, good little loop play there by Garside. He's going to get on the outside of Ayanku. Good opportunities for him to move the ball. Ayanku gets onto his feet well. Doesn't release, and the referee's going to give the penalty. So good chance here for Bedford to get something from this possession.
Yeah. Jake, as you see there, he's sort of made something from nothing on his own, and that's what he can do.
He just scampers, isn't he? Little scampers across the pitch and just creates a bit of space. He's got great change of direction, great pace.
So hard to bring down.
Yeah, for a little man.
He's a forward's nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want to be chasing after him. So ball to the corner from Maisie. Herman to throw here, 5 metres out for Bedford. That's Frost taking the ball at the front. Another good Mouldy setup from the Saints, but Bedford still holding fast, ready to go here. Roll off. Oh, ref's got his arm out for advantage here.
6 changes bind.
Changed his bind. Pollock.
Okay, Jets. Jet.
And here's come the extras. So we're all jumping in. Long blast of the whistle from the referee, Thomas. But
No.
not sure what's gone on there. Everyone's having a little bit of a chat. A couple of smiles. And then we'll go back to the penalty. Referee asks if you've finished.
So, well, 6 changing binds. This player is escalated on the first
And it's a reverse penalty, so
that'll be frustrating for Bedford.
Really frustrating
to get a penalty in that area.
And then Jake Garside's just been marched 10 metres for chatting, so not a good minute or so for Bedford there. Had the opportunity to get something out of that, and a little bit of indiscretion, and they're about to be back in their own half maybe from the kick from Savala from this penalty. So as we enter the closing minutes of this game, next 5 or so minutes, it's That's a missed opportunity for Bedford there to get something from the end of this game.
Step off, step off, step off.
Let's see,
Yeah, alive in the line as well.
Bedford players on the Saints side, Saints on the Bedford side.
Thank you.
Taken down by Saints Poland, waiting for the ball from Langdon, and it comes. Good pressure early from the Bedford defence. Pollock getting the ball forward, and Poland plays away. Langdon straight into Herman. Manages to go wriggle out of that first one and go forward. Oh, Savala juggled it in his hands, and it's knocked on. A really scrappy couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's getting
to
a bit
finish the
scrappy
game, which we don't want to see as we come to the end of the game. But here come the young lads. Ainsworth, Cave, and Kieran Perkins are on. It is going to be Pollock and Scott Young who exit.
It's a really cool experience for a first-year academy lad to play at a pretty full Gardens.
Yeah. Something they'll definitely remember. It's obviously a bit of a dream to come and play at your home club, professional club, and these two boys come through the academy growing up in the local area. Kieran at Bedford Modern, and I think Aidan Bedford School, so those lads are only around the corner in Bedford, so great opportunity for them to come on and get some minutes in the last few minutes of this game. Free kick here, we're going to see Tuolangi carry. Here we go. There's an introduction to your senior rugby for you, Kieran. Good hit on him there.
He's done well
very well to stop him, yeah.
To stay on it, yeah.
And then Savala with the next tackle. Tuolangi again around the corner, met really well by McParland. Penalty advantage again. Number of penalties here. Oh, just let them play, ref. Garside's gone quick and he's brought him back for no reason I can see. Yeah, not sure what happened there, but Maisie's going to go down to the corner. Tough angle for him on that left foot.
Okay, legal defence, don't change your binds, please.
Good chance here for Aidan Ainsworth Cave to get up and cause some disruption in this line out for Saints. So, ball's going to come in from Herman. Instruction from O'Connor. Sam Graham barking now. He's taken on Pollock's role as Mr. Motivator. Frost coming in. He's going to throw to the front. Not going anywhere here from Bedford, so Fred Tuolangi rolls to the blind side. No, he puts his weight into that ball out from Garside.
Great ball defence from Saints.
Yeah, really well stopped there from Saints. Good opportunity here. Louis James, it's gone forward out of the hands. David Cousins was waiting in a lot of space, but the ball couldn't quite make it to hand. And I'd say, Tom, real good defence. No option for Bedford to go forward off that. They stopped it really well.
Yeah. It also makes it easier for the back line to defend off the maul that you've defended well.
Absolutely, nowhere to go. So knocked on into touch, I think, was the call. So option from Saints whether they scrum a line, and they're going to pick the scrum. Not long to go now in this match. Who's impressed you most, Tom, over the last 80 minutes or so tonight? Who's caught your eye, put you on the spot?
I think James Ram. He's been very, very good defensively, and he's done a lot of unseen work, but he's also made some big hits like you've just seen there.
It's obviously a disappointing end to the season for James Ram. Didn't make that Gallagher Premiership final squad. He's captained the team against Leinster last week. He's played well today. He's a very valuable asset to this team, and like I say, he'll be wanting to perform like that weekly to help his case, but also help the squad continue to push forward.
Yeah, he's key to our group. He's such a good leader. and he's so well liked and respected, and obviously he's a fantastic player as well.
Yeah, so looking forward to seeing more from Rambo this season. Carry from Logan off the back of that scrum. Good competition at the breakdown there from Bedford. I think it was Viencu that had to come in from centre to get rid of Tuolangi. Langdon gets the ball on that far side. And McParlin is going to exit. It's James at the back, who's been a live wire since he's come on. He skipped past the first two and wrapped up in the end by the third player. Oh, a little bit of a dummy from Garside. There's a little bit of the footwork we've seen. Great change of direction from him. Glister, tackled by his mate Toby Tame. Ball's available for Garside again. Oh, he looked up and saw that one coming a mile off. Ram over the jackal there, knocked on by Garside on the floor. So Saints are able to sustain, ride the wave of that pressure. Garside lost his head a little bit here. I think more chat from him at 9, and the ref's just blown up for a penalty. Just not having any of it. Three minutes to go from the referee. The clock here in the stadium not being stopped, so hard for us to track. Ball's gone over the stand from Savala.
It's an easy exit for Saints there.
Big let off.
Under a bit of pressure, and to exit with a penalty is a bit cheap.
It's okay, didn't get off the ground there, but good opportunity for Bedford to get something back in. Carey with the carry. Garside back on the ball. Here's O'Connor. Maisie, Matavesi changes direction well. Good carry here by Joel. Titherington.
Onside.
Tuolangi. Met well in the middle there by the Saints defence. Ball is available still for Bedford. They've got some options out wide here. Not seen much of Toby Cousins since he's been on. Good meet in the middle there by Logan and Langdon. Maisie. Big ball wide out the corner. Here comes Lister. Inside ball to Cousins was on, didn't quite give it. Good tackle on the floor by Savala. Herman. Pop inside to Kerry.
Will Glister's been really, really impressive for Bedford.
Yeah, he's done very well since he's come on early on into the first half for Adamson. Bedford building some phases now. Maisie just manages to keep hold of it. Matavesi met really well by Tame and Ram. Oh, Maisie goes to the boot. Does come off a Saints player, and they're still in possession, Bedford, somehow. Tuolangi carries. Tackled by Perkins. Garside goes to the blind side, throws a dummy. Wrapped up well, he's been tackled. Ball's available. Out the back here, Maisie, wide to Titherington. Oh, looks to get round the outside of Savala, does. Matavesi against Withheat. Gets a good fend away. Here comes Glister in the corner, one-on-one. He's gone round two of them. Good tackle in the end, though, by Sam Graham. Bedford still in possession, 5 metres out, looking to upset the ruck there, Saints, but still in possession. Kerry.
That's really good from Sammy G. That's a proper try saver.
Great try saving tackle. Seabrook calling from out on the right hand side. Garside feeds the ball. Maisie going to go for the kick. No. Saints looking to try and keep them out here, Bedford. Here they go, Maisie. It's going to be James again. He's going to get a second. Over in that far corner. And that's good sustained pressure from Bedford there against the Saints, and ultimately they've got their just reward there. They do deserve that.
Yeah, I think Bedford have put in a lot of good work in this second half, in the Saints half, and they probably haven't seen the rewards for it on the scoreboard, but it's nice to see them go over that.
Yeah, definitely. Very well deserved. Looks to be the end. Everyone down in front of us is making their way over to the touchline, ready to finish. Coaches Craig Radford and Dowson Vesti also making their way down, so it's going to bring the end of the pre-season games here at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens, and next week we'll see the Saints take on Bath in a repeat of the Gallagher Premiership final, and How excited, Tom, are you to get your teeth stuck into another season off the back of what was a fantastic year for the club last season?
Oh, very much so, especially starting at Bath. Obviously, a bit of history with it being a repeat of the final, but obviously the Rec's such a difficult place to play anyway. I know the group can't wait to get stuck into it, not just Bath, but the rest of the season as a whole as well.
Absolutely. Well, that's full time. Bedford, Will Maisie couldn't add the extras, so final score here at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens is going to be Northampton Saints 36, Bedford 17. We've had some good attacking repeat across the board, and also some good grit in the end there from Bedford to grind out a try. So thanks everyone for joining and watching. Hopefully see you here at the stadium soon, or across the Premiership. Thank you to you, Tom. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, been brilliant. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on, mate, and keep the tash.
Until I play again.
Until you play again, keep the tash. Well, hopefully that's not too long. Anyway, I've been Ben Lawrence, Tom Lockett with me. Have a great weekend, and we'll hopefully see you throughout the season.
Memorial Match, which has always supported the charitable aims and the Mobs Memorial Fund, promoting the development of age group rugby throughout the East Midlands by way of grants to clubs.